Big Bang Theory Season 2 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you aren't caught up to the point where I am in rewatching and watching the Big Bang Theory, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case, you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. This will be the Big Bang Theory Season 2, Episode 22. The title of this episode is called The Classified Materials Turbulence. And this will be my review reaction recap after just finishing watching the episode, which was yesterday. The guys are at the comic book store, and Sheldon can smell the smell of brand new comic books, as we see in the background Stewart opening the box of them in the background. And Stewart asks Leonard about his second date with Penny that's going to happen. And then also Penny asks Leonard if it bothers him if she goes on another date with Stewart. And he's like, why would it bother me? It doesn't. And since it doesn't, or he doesn't mind, she asks him for advice. I don't know what kind of advice she would need. And then Stewart actually calls Leonard, and Sheldon is mad that Leonard doesn't answer the phone. Howard finds out he made a design flaw in the toilet he made for NASA. So Howard brings over an exact replica of the toilet over with what would be available spare parts on the space station. Leonard gives Stewart bad advice regarding his date with Penny. He goes over to Penny's the next morning to find out what went on, and Penny says she doesn't want to talk about it. Stewart tells Leonard that things were going really well with Penny until they started kissing. Penny says, and then Stewart says that instead of saying, "Oh, Stewart," Penny said, "Oh, Leonard." And yeah, that's why things didn't go well at that point. Howard communicates the toilet issue to the space station as the episode ends. So I kind of went pretty quick with this one. 2 minutes and 7 seconds. But it was okay. Nothing super special. I think I might have left something out by accident, but it is what it is. As far as the character of the episode for this one, I'm going to give it to Leonard. Although you could argue that Stewart had some roles in this. And Sheldon, of course, is always funny. And then my score, I'm going to give it an 8.4 out of 10. So you've heard what I have to say. Now it's your turn. If you're a fan of Big Bang Theory, or if you like young Sheldon, which I have yet to finish or get caught up on that, I watched all of Season 1 and the first episode of Season 2, and I did see the finale, parts of the finale of Season 2. So I have some catching up to do when it comes to young Sheldon, but one of these days, I'll get around to it. So you've heard what I have to say. Now it's your turn. Like I mentioned, if you like Big Bang Theory or Young Sheldon, please help me out with the YouTube algorithm and smash the like button if you know anybody that would be interested in this, or if you want to share this across any of your social media platforms, please do so. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this particular episode of Big Bang Theory. What would you score it, and whom would be your character of the episode, and of course, what would be your favorite moment that made you laugh the most. And last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. Subscribe to the channel, especially if you're watching the video. Join the team, share your damn support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.